Hey, welcome to the trail. I was thinking recently of some friends. It's cold outside. I'm gonna take a quick break, but keep moving, Trail sometimes has a different scenery. I have some friends who are avid hikers. My friend's wife actually just loves it. And they've started opening up their house to hikers from the Pacific Coast Trail. They have people spend the night in their backyard, and the Pacific Coast Trail is I don't know, you want to talk about being committed. They hike for 2,650 miles from the Mexico border to the Canadian border. In fact, it goes into both. And my friend's wife has been doing piece by piece of it. It's an unbelievable commitment. Several years ago, we were driving around Bellingham, and there's a park there, and there's this guy with a sign. It says PCT. She goes, "Hey, that's Pacific Coast Trail. We got to stop and pick these guys up hitchhiking." So they tell us the adventure of finishing off college and deciding that this is their moment in life to give everything. And so they went to Mexico, flew, and hiked through California, through Oregon, through Washington, into Canada. Then they were just doubling back. And it was amazing to hear their story. Just finished college, and what a great moment to do that. Our text today is Luke chapter 4. Jesus is going into the temple, and he's opening up the scroll of Isaiah. And he's sharing his, in a sense, all-in moment. This is what I'm going to be about. I want you to take a listen to it.
Jesus returned to Galilee in the power of the Spirit, and news about him spread through the whole countryside. He was teaching in their synagogues, and everyone praised him. He went to Nazareth, where he had been brought up, and on the Sabbath day he went into the synagogue, as was his custom. He stood up to read, and the scroll of the prophet Isaiah was handed to him. Unrolling it, he found the place where it is written, "The Spirit of the Lord is on me, because he has anointed me to proclaim good news to the poor. He has sent me to proclaim freedom for the prisoners and recovery of sight for the blind, to set the oppressed free, to proclaim the year of the Lord's favor." Then he rolled up the scroll, gave it back to the attendant, and sat down. The eyes of everyone in the synagogue were fastened on him. He began by saying to them, "Today, this scripture is fulfilled in your hearing."
It's great, right? I mean, it's just one of my favorites. It's the mission purpose statement of what Jesus is going to be about. This is who I am. This is what I'm going to put my life to. So here's a thought. What if Jesus is calling us into a similar mission? Maybe the same mission. I mean, what is God saying to you in this time? On this part of your trail, your journey with Christ? We see the beginning of Luke, of the narratives. The birth of Jesus, the birth of John the Baptist. We see shepherds and we see angels. And then Jesus, 12 years old, going to the temple, going to church, saying, "Look, I'm going to be about my Father's business." Probably 18 years or so later, Jesus is now launching into ministry in Galilee, his hometown. Says, "This is what I'm going to be about. Here's my all in." I just love it. I really do. It's one of my favorite texts. "The Spirit of the sovereign Lord is on me, because he's anointed me." And this is what he's anointed me to do, to bring hope. May we find you on the trail. May you find hope on the trail as well. Till next time.